Hey everyone, Florida Man here. I wanted to give you guys a monthly update, what's going on at the Forge and what I've been up to. So first off, what's been happening at the Forge this month? It's been staples and burners. We just got it started working on making more burners. We just shipped a really big burner to Mac. He might show it to you in one of his videos. But yeah, everything's going full steam ahead pretty much. We got our first foreign volunteer. That was really nice. Seb was a great help. Having an extra hand really does improve things. I'm really always into like the production, maxing, efficiency sort of stuff. And at the Forge, you know, when it was just Ramon working, he told me like, oh yeah, once you joined, we pretty much doubled our production. Once we added a third guy on our line, production increased again, probably 50%. And if we got a fourth guy, we could probably get another 50%. So it's been really good at the Forge. The main issue has not been, financing, getting the materials. It's been just, too much demand and not enough time. So extra hands are needed. I did an interview with Seb too. I'll be posting that too. I was going to post a bunch of stuff last week while I was in the village. And basically, I was like, all right, it's going to take a while. I get it. We're in a village. I'll just upload it overnight. I'll sleep on it, literally sleep on it. Woke up, it was like 20% done. It took 3 days to upload that video and it was just a waste. Because also it was in the wrong size. It was the wrong format, so I couldn't even use it. So I was like, I have to re-upload. I was like, I'll just wait till I'm back in the city then and go to a coffee shop. Because then I could upload some shorts. I had some interesting little things I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, so in this update, I want to also inform you guys about what do we use these staples for. I talk a lot about staples. Some people ask questions, some people know, some people don't. So I thought, oh, well, let me go ahead and make a video and show you guys what they're actually used for. So in the village, there is a air raid bunker. It's a little guy. So I made a short clip for you guys to show you what these staples are actually used for.
Hey everyone, Florida Man here. Some of you guys have been asking about what we actually use staples for. So I'm heading back to the village right now, and on the way we have a makeshift, well not makeshift, but we have a shelter for our village. It's kind of been turned into a place for drunks and kids, to hang out at now. But let me go in and show you guys what's going on in here. All right, yeah, so this is our shelter. Here's our sex bed, and the place for you to chill if you've had too much to drink and your wife kicks you out. But what I want to show you guys is up here. We're looking for staples. We're going to be looking for staples. Where are the staples? Oh, there's one right there. See, we have a staple there. We have another staple here. Another staple there. There should be more on top. These guys are probably on the top of this. They're on the inside. But yeah, we see we got another staple there. Some on the other side. But yeah. That's pretty much what staples are used for. They're kind of used for like the binding agents for wooden bunkers and trenches. So I'm going to get out of here before a serial killer shows up and takes our heads off.
That's pretty much what staples are used for. They're used as the binding agent. If you're building any sort of fortification with wood, it's going to be the binding agent to hold all that wood together. It's always in high demand, especially, with how this war is now. It's a static war. The lines are moving very, very slowly. Unfortunately, with the issue, it's, the Russians push, the Ukrainians have to pull back. They have to build new lines. They need more staples. That's how it's going right now. So the demand's been really high. It's been really high. So having the extra hand really helped. Your guys' donations have been it's been a godsend for us. We don't have to worry about the financing part. And especially at the beginning, there's a lot of donations. So I actually have a bit of a war chest. And we've been deciding on, what we can do with that money. I always like to keep that in case of a rainy day, in case like our press breaks down and we need to repair the press, because that's not going to be cheap. But we've been talking about remodeling one of the rooms and turn it into somewhat of like a dorm room for volunteers. So I think that's what we're going to go for. We're going to turn one of those rooms into a dorm room, so we can at least hold 2 people, and if need be, we can increase it if we keep getting more people. But some of your guys' money will be going towards that. And to let you guys know, I take that really serious when people give me money. It's a trust. You're trusting that I'm going to properly use this money for good, for what you intended it to be used for. My major was international affairs in college. And you know, we always talk about the joke was like the UN, all these big organizations. And you know, the running joke here in Ukraine is like the Red Cross. You know, it's more of a hindrance than help most of the time. And it's just, you know, sometimes when people donate money, because it was so funny at the start of the war too, my best friend, you know, he was like, oh, because, you know, the war starts like, oh, I want to donate money. Where can I donate money where it's actually going to help? My friend said, oh, you know, I just donate to the Red Cross. I'll just donate to the Red Cross. Why not? And it was so funny. Now I look back about that, like now, and it's like donating to the Red Cross is a joke here. It's like an insult. Yeah, so I take it serious. You know, you guys, it's like the crowdfunding. Like it's almost interesting, like how crowdsourcing really upended like a lot of the big charities when the sense of like efficiency wise, because that's what you see in Ukraine. You see a lot of these volunteers that they could do a lot of good with a little money. You know, your guys' donations, I mean, some people, you know, they get a lot of donations, they got a lot of money, they don't know what to do with. I kind of felt that a bit with your guys' donations because, you know, Staples, the rebar, it's not the most expensive thing, especially in Ukraine. You know, usually we'll spend maybe $1,200 a month, maybe $1,500 on rebar. And, you know, I think so far each month, you know, first month I expected a lot of donations with that video, but after that, this month, I think it was close to $2,000 in donations. So what am I using that extra money for? Some of it's just like a save up. So in case something big happens, we have the money. But I was thinking, yeah, we can use it towards capital, improving the capital at the Forge. So one of them is going to be remodeling one of the rooms so we can have it a bit more of like a dorm room area. The second is expanding the Forge. We're going to do enclose certain areas that are a bit open right now so we can actually store more supplies. That's also what we're thinking about doing. So we might spend around $1,000 to $1,500 of your guys' money towards that. But yeah, it's been going great, guys. Honestly, your guys' support's amazing. It really works well here. And also I want to talk about how many staples have we made. Each monthly update, I'm going to try to do these now. I'll give you an update of how many staples we made. So from the start, I don't think I've ever sold. How many staples have we actually made at the Forge? At our Forge, since the start of the full-scale invasion, Roman has made 265,000 staples. It's probably a little higher now because, you know, I've been gone for a week. And I probably helped him make around 125,000 staples. It's what we do every day. They said it's our bread and butter. That's our go-to thing that we do. But we're also making, you know, burners, making more stuff. We had some requests for PKM mounts from our local defense force. We sent them a recent one. They really liked it. Now they want 3 more. So some of your guys' money is going to be used towards building those guys. So it's going great. We got a lot of stuff to do at the Forge. We just need extra hands. And I was going to upload some more of that content about volunteering at the Forge earlier. But like I said, the internet just didn't work out in the village. So I'm going to upload another video. I did a short interview with the person that came to the Forge. So you guys can see what it was like for him, his experience. Overall, I think it was really good. So let's see, what else do we got? We also got firewood at the Forge. We got a lot of firewood. That was a whole day's worth of work. Seb probably didn't know he was coming to the Forge to cut some firewood. But some of your guys' money also went towards paying for the firewood for the Forge because, you know, it doesn't help any of us if we freeze at the Forge. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, for sticking around. I mean, more stuff's coming out all the time. I'm going to just keep showing a couple videos about us making burners. And you guys can see a video of me cutting firewood. Never thought I'd come to Ukraine to do that sort of stuff, but you know, that's how it is. All right, everyone. Florida Man out.